Time is now with Back to the Rhymes. It's like, wow, he's back to the rhymes. I'm at the boot straight dropping dimes. Clark Kent daily plant the metropolis times. I write these raps while I'm under the gun. I see you back to get you some. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Pure, raw, uncut rap. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. All right. I'm upstairs somehow. Should count how many sessions are upstairs or downstairs. It's always good when I'm up here. School Us album sales. Let me see. I'm gonna cringe, but at least I remember. You know what? I'm gonna do this because I'm so saddened. Well, here, why don't I show you this? Here's the CD. Here's the back. Here's the inside. I'm not going to show the front. All right, so who was I talking to? Guy at my work. He doesn't like hip hop, but he has a real appreciation for CDs and the artwork that goes into a CD. So he's a collector. He has golden oldies on his route. Good man. Yeah, he has an appreciation. He had Jive Time on his thermos, his water thermos. But not a fan. But we got to talking. I didn't ask for the sale, but it wasn't really that serious because he's not big into hip hop. I was thinking he would want that. But it was a good conversation. So no sales this week. Okay, number 2. I don't like sunsets much. Nothing happened in the past week, but that's okay. Number 3, YouTube channel, Mike Dynamic. In addition, so we're going to talk, let's talk Instagram for a second. Better. The week before last, so 2 weeks before, 260 views. Last week, 7. This week, I think we got to 25. That's better. It's not 0. I mean, it's never been 0, but what a drop off. Well, it's very disheartening. I haven't figured it out, that's for sure. My daughter recorded the one we did today, and we'll see. I kind of borrow a line from Public Enemy song I think I referred to last week. So I put that in on the hashtag. I don't know if anyone will pick up on it, but it's in there. All right. As far as the YouTube channel, I don't have much to say about that right now that I can think of. I think we'll just keep on. All right. This is so on the thumbnail. So we'll go rules of engagement. I could put it in any category, but this is a big deal. I got this in the mail. So let me explain this. This is amazing. I am cleaning the station, Wedgwood Station. I used to live on, where we lived was in a place, a duplex that is serviced by the Wedgwood Station. The carrier, Ike, I've gotten to know him, and I explained I used to live there. He noticed, so in the place where we were basically asked to leave has been vacant ever since we left. I don't know what the guy's thinking. He was planning on remodeling, ran out of money. I don't know. It was our daughter could have just grown up there up until now. It was good while it lasted, though. And so we're thankful for the time we had there. Anyway, this was sent to my old address, first class mail. So he thought I better get it. And I'm like, okay. I shoved it in my pocket. What could that be? Amazon. And I'm reading it, and it's saying something along the lines of, I got $24.20 in royalties for the better part of 2022, and they'll send me something if I get any more, like an updated tax. They just wanted to give me a head start on my taxes. Of course, I'm already doing my 2022 taxes for sure, right? Come on, Amazon, send me my royalty so I get on this. But so just so you know, so that's very exciting. And I was thinking, okay, I was trying to figure out how all this could have happened. So I believe, you know what, maybe I'm gonna have to come back to this because I want to set this up with my theory. So I'm gonna come back to this. But as far as rules of engagement, I can talk about here, I suppose. Let me read this to you. Amazon is required to provide Form 1099 miscellaneous on a yearly basis to all persons who receive rents, royalties, or other payments during the calendar year. Payments are generally reportable if they meet the reporting threshold: $10 for royalties or $600 for all other payments. Amounts are reported to the payee into the Internal Revenue Service. So they did send something to the Internal Revenue Service. I don't know. So again, it's only because, by the grace of God or whatever, things moved and I got this. I didn't get the check, by the way. I didn't get the 2420. I'm hoping to get that. That would be very good. That'd be like selling a couple albums, right? So again, got some 2420 coming my way. If I can find it. Something happened. It says merch. Amazon merch on demand. That's further down merch, but I don't know what that could be. I have my other theory. So again, I'm going to come back to it. We've never paid taxes on the music. I've never done $600 in volume. How interesting. $600 in sales or $10 in royalties. So royalty. Pretty exciting. Again, I have to find out what is it. Is there potential? Or is it just I just happen to hit whatever and get 24? But it's cool. It's very exciting. It's just like you started like, what we got to do some digging. What is it? So anyway, I was like, cool. I was very happy about that. Bellevue Ballers. I was going to say something about that. No, we got the problem solving significant scale. I forgot to see how many views. I think I've shared it about 23 times. It's at about a view per share. In the last 28 days, I think it's been viewed like 22 times. And My Reformation has been viewed 10 times. My Reformation has been getting like 3 minutes and 36 seconds of viewing, or that's been getting 3 minutes and 28 seconds of viewing. It's good. That's like the highest percentage My Reformation's ever been getting for viewing. It is barely beating this problem solving significant scale. My only problem with it is I put insane amounts of energy into that music video, and I put 12 minutes into this. It's like, oh God, return on investment, right? So anyway, that's quite amazing. I don't think I have anything else to share. Music for Back to the Rhyme song. So I did hear back from Luke. So he's moving all his equipment out to the peninsula mostly. Darn. Again, I'm just looking for what I can do. I got a request to make an album. I've got a few of those. Got some seed money. Like I said, I had the 100. I can use the 100 for. I'm just like, they're not asking me to put it towards that, so I don't think I'm going to do that. The $40 definitely has to go towards my next CD because that's what the request was there. Everything else, like this $24, is just going into the general fund. So he's in the peninsula. We're talking about spring. Realistically, all I'm thinking about is making an actual Back to the Rhymes. That's really all I'm thinking about. So make a single, make the theme song, figure out how to do it. I want to talk to him about it, go out there. He's cool, great guy. Him and his wife, right? And just a matter of, I was invited to go hang out with them out there and bring the family. So that's really nice. Yeah, my wife's not into camping, and apparently my daughter isn't either. I go either way. I'm cool with it, but I was never trying to get anyone to go camping. it's amazing how you grow up either camping or pretty much not camping. I kind of grew up camping. My wife never did, and she won't become a camper now. Let's see, merch, which is this. Again, that thing said merch on demand. Let me read that again. Well, here, hold on. I'm not selling on Amazon these shirts, and if I were, it's a royalty. I don't think so. I don't know why it's called merch on demand. I guess I should have said it in the beginning. I can't say in the beginning. I was doing my due diligence of Amazon merch on demand is what it's called. So contact CD Baby because they're the ones that I'm like I hadn't updated my, and that's bad because I did. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me merch. I placed an order for the pink shirts. They're coming. They didn't make it by my daughter's birthday or Christmas, but they're actually I was supposed to get a proof at the end of this week. I didn't. So I'm gonna have to follow up and see did I get the proof. I'm looking forward to this shirt. I think it might be a hit. That's more my target audience of these girls for the kitty cats. All right. So the shirt, the girls, pink shirt. Let's see how it goes. I think they're more likely fans here. Okay. So Trump's got a thumb is what I'm getting at. So I go to CD Baby. First of all, I figured out pretty quick. They try to contact me in June to say, hey, we got to clean up our inventory. We don't have enough space. We need to get you your CDs back. If you don't get back to us in basically 2 months, we're going to recycle them. Well, that was August. I needed to see that email, and I saw it now. So therefore, my 5 CDs in Portland got recycled. Ugh. Oh well. I moved 5 CDs, just like EMI Music. I just contacted them just too late. They recycled. Ugh. I don't know if they really recycle them. I mean, you're gonna take the CD out because the CD itself is not recyclable. I don't believe it's just the rest of it. So I could be wrong. So it's 10 CDs. I've been ditched in the gutter. All right, so I moved those 10. So I can't recover that money. It's $100 worth of, and I sell it at a discount, basically $10. That's $100 worth of merch right there getting tossed out. I had to make a note to let me write on this Amazon to write off $50. I don't know how we do $50 write off for 5 CDs recycled by CD Baby ? All right, taxes. So, all right. Trump's going to thump. So that's what's going on here. So I started doing some research on that. At this point with CD Baby, I've got a balance of 56 cents in streaming money coming my way from streams, 56 cents. The cutoff was at 50 to get paid, but I didn't know if maybe it's a new option. I know I was able to lower it to $10. If I get to $10, they can send me some money. So I'm 1/20th. I'm past 1/20th of the way there with my streams. So Trump's going to thump did boost that. Again, I mentioned that it's copyrighted based on YouTube. Why is it still here? Well, the election hasn't come. The primary hasn't come. There's potential here. But I believe this $24 has to be related to that because if I look at all my streams from the School Us album, the latest went back to 2018 and then it just dropped off. And I don't know if they deplatformed the song, the album. It's just gone because it's just gone. No, nothing. I get nothing going there. So, but then I put that. I guess I put that on CD Baby. I uploaded that. It's funny. I mean, I was like, I hadn't even been on that account since I did that. That was in 2021, early, I think. And there we go. So I was able to look up streams. I did see one Amazon Music thing, but a lot of it's YouTube basically. Shows it was looked at on YouTube, which makes sense. I have a YouTube channel. I don't know if any of it came from any other way. Uh, yeah, I might need. I don't know how to communicate with those guys to find out if I'm doing a good job connecting the dots here, but because I did go to their headquarters at one time and it seemed like a waste of time. I thought, oh, that's cool. You guys are in Portland. It didn't matter at all. That's what I'd say. So that's what I think that's from. So of course that's great. If I got $24 somehow from that song, I hope to find out somehow what this is. So Amazon on the back of this letter, have a question about your 1099 miscellaneous. Yeah, well, where's my check? 1, 2, what is it for? You know, those are my 2 questions. So that's what I'm going to pursue. And that, I'll just leave it at that. You will be glorified. So tomorrow I'm going to see my cousin, and let's just see how that goes. It's interesting just being back at our old church. Life is simple. It's no big deal, but there's really nothing there as far as it's actually less than what it was at church for making music, but it's okay. We'll see. People come and go. I meet different people. I had a great conversation, an hour-long conversation with a fellow named Dave. I'll just say Dave from the Hosen Ones. It's an 80s cover hair band. He says they always perform at the Oktoberfest Northwest, like in Piat Fair, I think. 4,000 to 6,000 people. They rock the house. Tom, check this out if you're listening. So he said he only started singing 7 years ago. 7 years ago, and I'm guessing he's probably in the area of 40 years old. He's talking about the benefits of having a pressure washing business, charge $65 to $80 an hour. We've been going through that whole thing. $2,200 startup fee. I can get equipment. I can be a subcontractor. All that. Just man, if you'd have caught me for sure 8+ years ago, I'd be doing it. Maybe a few years, maybe, but I'm not thinking like that right now. So it's possible. Anything's possible. I could see a value there. And he said first floor, I wouldn't have to go way up on ladders if I wanted to clean windows. So all that, okay. But I mean, it's incredible. He knows all the who's who for recording in Seattle, and and what it costs. So if we're talking, what's the cost of another album? It's for a full album, 10 songs, let's say 700 to $700 to $1,000. How did he do that? It's $100 an hour. I think is what he told me, recording time. I was paying $12 an hour before. I think just record the album. Okay, when I recorded that album, it was 50 hours of recording. 50 hours I paid recording, engineering, that kind of stuff. We'll just say recording and engineering. Yeah, he didn't master. This fellow could master too. He said he'd charge 700 to 1,000, maybe 700. He thought to master. I paid 1,000 last time, so I could save a little bit with this guy for mastering. When I did Trump's Gonna Thump, it was kind of included in there. Again, when it comes to mastering, I don't know what the mastering is, but we're talking costs. Anyway, the main thing is this guy said he learned how to sing. He could do all these instruments. I don't know if I could do what he did. Karaoke. He got lessons from Susan and Wolf Cars. He said and then some other name. They helped do voice lessons for Lane Staley and Chris Cornell is a couple of names he mentioned. So I guess I could learn how to sing some more, possibly. Going back to number 2, Sunset Song. Anyway, I just had to share that. I'm glad I remembered. And he was going to church, a big mega church, and now he's kind of not thinking it's the way to go right now. So that's my ministry I want to do with Leon, who I will be recording with. Talk about YouTube channel. You keep an eye out for a live stream coming tomorrow morning. It looks like from Leon. I'm not going to promote it until I'm done promoting my problem solving significance skill. But we're going to start rolling those out, and then I'll put a playlist together, and then I'll promote that next. I have to, and then will be my album. I'll just leave it there. Current events. I don't have any. And then one other thing, I got Gabe. Well, I guess I could talk about that later. It's fine. I want to see if I finish this. Current events, I don't have much to say. I don't have much to say. All I can say is, I talked to my wife if we were ever to move. I don't see us ever moving. If we were to ever move to Arizona, I'd be very involved in politics. We're talking about, we're going to have Biden for 2 more years. You got to figure out how you're going to win Arizona. You can't lose Arizona. I don't see how you win the election and lose Arizona. Show me the map where you lose Arizona and Georgia and you win. I don't see how. So that's the situation. If you want to make an argument against Trump being the nominee, maybe you need to say, well, they won't let Trump win in those 2 states. Maybe they'll let a rhino win. So therefore you need the rhino again. And the Tea Party grassroots, they don't want rhinos. So you're really in a bad spot. It's just grassroots people, if they want results, have to be very, very active. And people are trying. They're waking up. It's not easy, though. It's a lot of work. Okay, I'll get back to the rhymes. Okay. So let's see how long this song takes. And then let's see if I can be finished with it or do another verse. All right. Amateur-ish, your ish ain't ish, your dream or wish. We dish, we elitist. We checking all this and you ain't on it. You ain't a fit, you ain't even fit. Might as well not quit, but keep trying. Not quite we science. Seeing this Jeffrey Crumb lately, why approach me? Why can't he see? He amateur-ish, his ish ain't ish, his dream or wish. We the ish. Blister his back, attack his act covertly. Don't hurt me, just trying to get my grind on. But lately, my mind's on. Why these brothers of mine denying fellowship? We on the same ship, headed the same way. Depends on what your credentials say. No way. Says here, you amateur-ish. Your ish ain't ish. Your dream a wish. We the ish. We elitist. So, you so thoughtless, you thought you got this? Got what? Got with us? Oh, no. Oh, no. But he don't know. He lacked flow to be professional. Because we bestow who can go to the next level. The reasons are several. Most of them so loco. They so crazy. Won't persuade me to cave you see and lower our standards to amateur-ish. 22:20. Yeah, that was only a minute 20. Man. Sorry, Gabe. I got Gabe on standby. I know he wants to get through the holidays, but I guess I don't have my dictionary. It's downstairs. Better not need it. Guess I could use the phone if I had to, but I won't do that. Wow. Again, this is an unbroken flow. I'm not breaking it. I'm just keep going. But it's 2 more verses I'm going with that. So here we go. See how quick I can do another one. Yeah. And then I got more songs for sure. I can't get to them though. Can't get to them. All right. Verse 4. Now I have 5 verses on Stay With You. Yes, I did. It's interesting. I got that SoundCloud and I put the app on. And if I share it it just puts the top played songs. They might not be my favorite songs, but they're at the top, and you'll never even get to the bottom of the list, probably of 10 songs. Yo, ish, ish. Yo, dream a wish. So we're at the end of Christmas. So the Christmas songs are over, starting now. I think they'll play some like past midnight though. 12:49 in the morning. I won't check, but pretty sure you might still hear some Christmas songs for another few hours. Go like to Kixie or something. I could be wrong. Your dream a wish. We the ish. We elitist. You scratching that itch? You want to get rich? I'm going back to that theme. You want to try it? You want to try and fly high? Say goodbye to the bad guy. No, say hi to the bad guy, right? Say hi to the bad guy. To the one who will make the one to the one who will make you cry. And ask why did I even try? And ask why I even try. So I think Ice Cube says say hi to the bad guy. He's got a show coming in March. Showware Center? No. I think it was Showware Center. Is that Kent? Or is that Everett? With some other people. I'd see him. They had I think Ludacris. No, not that. I think very creative, but I wouldn't pay. He doesn't have jams. See, he doesn't have the jams. Ice Cube's got the jams. Very slept on too. They always play a few. He's got that Lethal Injection, one of the best. I'd say I think 5 best hip hop albums for me in my ranking system ever. Lethal Injection. I think that's right. I don't remember. I'm just going off the top of my head. So many jams. And ask why I even try. I guess I gotta. These tears ain't even dry. If they telling me goodbye, they waving goodbye. Sigh. Oh, nala. Don't bother to holla. I'm out. Till next week, back to the rhymes.